Hello, dear Aries. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 30th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aries. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You are afraid to try new things because they can take you out of the comfort zone you are in at the moment. It is not good to be too comfortable in life. We must always be moving from one place to another or trying new things. That gives flavor to our existence. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You will have to be more attentive at work. There will be important movements and you will have good opportunities for business and investments. In general, you will have news about something interesting that will come from outside. You must be attentive. Someone will give you a different point of view and it suits you. Take care of your diet if you want to achieve an adequate level of energy and health. You are fine, but if you rest a little more at night, you will be even better. Take valerian or something naturally calming. Plan a getaway or trip nearby. You will have a good time and disconnect from everything. Both in love and in your personal life in general, there is an assertive tone full of possibilities and solutions. However, you must stop your reflections to direct your life in a direction that is really the best for you. You will be able to buy what you have in mind because you will not lack the resources to commit to that promising business that is going around in your head. This is a cycle of pleasant surprises for you in every sense. Phrase of the day: do not underestimate a worm because when it turns into a beautiful butterfly, you will feel humiliated. In love, it is the day of the end and the beginning, the day you finish what was causing you worries and nostalgia. A period of many emotional contradictions is coming, but the best of all is that the solutions you have been looking for a long time will emerge from them and love will blossom in your life. Health. Your health is well supported, although due to certain planetary positions on this day you could be somewhat anxious in the morning and worry about things you cannot resolve, which would have a negative effect if you do not put them out of your mind. If you are a woman and have entered menopause, it is advisable to undergo a complete gynecological examination and you will be mentally calmer. At work, you are in the portals of key movements. The astral aspects that are now appearing in your work sector will influence the result of your work, since the trine of Jupiter, a 120-degree aspect with your ruler, is very encouraging. Do not leave anything in memory, write down your purposes and set concrete goals for your current job. Aries man, today you will not be distinguished by activity and quick reaction, but you should not force yourself to cheer up either, because this is a low-quality source of inspiration. If you temporarily withdraw from business and reduce your workload, it will be much better for you. Try to have less contact with your superiors. Aries woman, you are a creative person and today you will be able to surprise many with your talents. Your creative activity will be stimulated by the desire to learn something new. If you are receiving an education or simply decided to study something on your own, then the stars are on your side. Advice: if your ideas today are not related to work, they will be interesting and unique. Money and fortune, save and do not rush to spend what you do not have. The temptation to acquire new credit cards is very intense, but you must resist it, because if you fall into the trap of borrowing you can quickly get into debt, which will naturally cause you problems. Astral biorhythm of today. Sexual energy level, moderate. Dangerous tendency, being influenced by complicated and conflictive people. You should avoid authoritarian attitudes of rigid and dominant command. The most tense relationship today, you tend to have arguments or misunderstandings with your partner or a friend of the Taurus or Virgo sign. Your current compatibility, you are in a harmonious tone with the other elements of fire, both Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. If you are single, these last days of September will bring you closer to certain people who on other occasions would not have interested you, but who at this moment move you to love and the adventure of sentimental exploration. The special lucky number for today, 3. Your color, magenta. The universal number is 9. Based on the above, these are your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business. According to Eastern European Standard Time, adapt them to your national time 2:15 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 4:25 p.m., and 6:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance 8, 11, 29, and 36. This October will be a month in which you will have every interest in taking a step towards another person. It will be a matter of communication, listening, and perhaps really hearing what someone has to say to you. Count on Venus at least until the 23rd to really lend an attentive ear to the proposals, needs, and aspirations of the other, whether it is your partner, someone you want to seduce, or your boss or partner. Regarding your mood, Jupiter will probably boost your desire to open a new chapter in your life, whether on a personal or professional level. You can't sit still and you're burning to make your life evolve. At the end of October, Jupiter will temporarily leave you, but it will remain in the sky. This will be a magnificent opportunity to continue with that excellent momentum. An excellent time for profits and for making purchases that involve spending a large amount of money. If you are thinking of acquiring a property or a car, today is the day to do it. Aries, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. People involved in business activities will have the opportunity to close a highly beneficial deal for their future. In addition, this opportunity will open new doors for them to establish long-term agreements. In the sentimental field, it is crucial that you be more present, since it is possible that you are neglecting your loved one, which is not healthy, since this person is feeling it and will let you know. This is a favorable period for making profits and closing deals that can generate long-term benefits. This trend also applies to love, as those who are considering a more serious commitment will receive a positive response from their partner. You are eagerly awaiting news about a loan application, and today some excellent news could arrive in this regard. This will be a propitious moment for you. Don't forget to clearly establish the conditions of such an agreement. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Try not to cling to that old love and open your heart to new stories. At work, set yourself the goal of renewing and innovating without risking what has been achieved. Not rushing or delaying in making decisions to change is a virtue that few master. Therefore, some introspection is a very good method to calculate the right moment to change course towards a better planned life and a concrete goal. Some will decide at this stage to form a stable couple and thus leave behind a life of solitude. Those who already have a consolidated relationship will maintain their conciliatory state for everything related to relationships. Aries, it is important that on this day you act with great caution and be understanding. Start with small steps and with great tact, since a family member or very close friend is having very erratic and defensive behavior with others, since they are hiding a secret. It is possible that they will tell you only if you are understanding and approach them without judging. It is possible that unpleasant news will knock on your door. It is important that you take things with maturity and never forget sanity. Remember that words hurt more than actions. Take things calmly and stop to think for a moment. You will learn to live with it. Do not be discouraged if you are not happy with what you have now. It is time to change and look for new horizons that motivate you and lead you to give your best. Your affairs will prosper, but avoid rushing and do not leave any loose ends. This is a happy day for love, because the planetary events that are surrounding you predict the best. If there were confusing situations in these past few days, do not be discouraged if something does not go as you wish, because little by little you will see how your emotional life is completely fixed. You have to learn to forgive. Forgiveness is the basis of everything in life. If you hold a grudge somewhere in your heart, you will only get sick. Remember that this type of energy does not bring anything good to your life, so it is best to leave all that behind. Without a doubt, This will be one of the many good days you will have. Love will be on the surface, and you should make the most of it. You should try to make things more favorable to you as a person and remember not to pay attention to anything that could harm your day of love. Simplicity in everything you do today will allow you to get through your most imminent problems very well, and with that peace of mind, your health will receive beneficial impacts. Remember that the mind and body work together, and if you let external factors disturb you, you would be complicating things unnecessarily and harming your well-being. Try to sleep more these days and thus replenish your energy. You will see that with this your vibe will be at its best. Today you will have good moments based on health, so you should take advantage and enjoy it to the fullest. Take everything calmly, since this is something that will help you live much more peacefully. There are changes in your work panorama that in one way or another will push you to look for another type of activity or extra work to make up for certain income that you do not yet have. If you need to move forward with your personal development plans, these next few weeks of September will make the difference between what is now and what will be later. It is time for you to go out and look for a job, since on this day the stars are on your side. You're likely to get a lot of job offers, but be careful, not all of them are good. It's important that you do your research very well and avoid any contact with ill-intentioned people. You'll be able to acquire what you've been wanting and in a few days fully enjoy your achievements, Aries. Also, if you have a new project, business, or economic activity in mind, you'll see how profitable opportunities arise that you should take advantage of and not let them slip away. If you haven't had a great time financially these days, you don't have much to worry about today, because the stars have prepared great progress in the economy for those born under this sign. It's the perfect time to start giving yourself those little luxuries you've wanted so much. Share with your loved ones. If you can visit an elderly relative or someone who is sick, you'll see that a new project or idea will come out of that conversation from which you can learn a lot to improve your current situation. Things look good for your economy these days. Pay close attention to what brings you income and improve that. If you haven't had time every day, Aries, make time today to visit your family. They may have a surprise in store for you that you'll love. It's also likely that someone from that environment will tell you something about a matter that interests you a lot and that will help you make a decision. A friend also needs your advice. They're going through a complicated situation that gets complicated every day. If you go to their appointment, you'll learn something about their life that they've kept secret until now. You can help them find a way out of their problem. In love, passionate Aquarius, you're repressing what you feel for someone because you're afraid of losing your way if you fall in love. If you receive a call from this person today, go meet them. It will be more positive for you to be with them than to keep worrying about them. The autumn wind will bring changes, mainly related to personal life. Lonely people will have the opportunity to fix their destiny. A change of job or place of residence will bring new acquaintances. The position of the sun in Libra requires work on oneself. Everything in a person must be harmonious so that the internal content corresponds to the external. It must constantly improve. It is time to visit a beautician and nutritionist. Improvements will be visible after the full hunter's moon in October, when the concentration of forces reaches its maximum. This is a good time to start new projects, start studying or implement plans related to the development of your business. In the first days of October, you will have to face new challenges. You need to be ready for any turn of events. You will have to learn quickly and adapt according to the circumstances. The horoscope advises to draw on the experience of senior colleagues and even borrow their best practices. If in doubt, you can bring in a coach who will find a way to strengthen the spirit. Under the influence of Venus in Leo, the desire for high status can take an obsessive form, making people hostage to conventions. Thoughts will revolve around the same things: professional success, branded items, a solid environment. In order for life not to turn into an endless race for achievements, it is necessary to prioritize correctly. From a financial point of view, the middle of the month will be difficult, but each sign has its own degree of difficulty. Despite favorable conditions, people of the water element can spend all their savings. According to the general horoscope for October, there is a risk of running into scammers who promise instant profits. It is important to understand that free cheese is only in a mousetrap. Mercury in Libra will help to balance life, as a result of which acute moments will disappear by themselves. Of course, everyone has their own recipe for well-being, but it is always good to be in the spotlight so that others do not avert their admiring eyes and shower themselves with praise. It is important to be able to please. Perhaps you should get more sexy outfits. The monthly horoscope for Aries for October promises a surge of emotions and passions. A romantic mood is in the air. It is difficult to resist temptations. The thirst for love can inspire bold actions, up to moving to another country. The harmonious Sun in Libra encourages compromise. Aries will be able to resolve differences if they are the first to make concessions. Do not focus on the negative. It is better to redirect the opponent's attention to something pleasant. For ambitious Aries, career always comes first, so you should make the most of the power of the hunter's full moon in October. Thanks to accurate and quick decisions, it will be possible to win the favor of management. The first days of October will be a little chaotic due to the abundance of events and urgent matters. However, the tasks will be pleasant and will not spoil the mood. According to the Aries horoscope, energy will overflow. It will be possible to cope with all difficulties, although you will have to overcome them on your own. This will be a good hardening and will help you gain invaluable experience. Since Venus in Leo fuels ambition, the pursuit of a certain status will be unstoppable for the sake of universal recognition. Aries is ready to make any sacrifices, including unseemly acts. You should not waste time creating the appearance of success. Status accessories and outfits, extravagant actions will not be understood by others. Life in the middle of the month will develop favorably. There may be a misconception that luck is waiting around every corner, so you urgently need to run for a lottery ticket. The general horoscope for Aries for October advises not to rely on blind luck. The reward will be received by the one who really deserves it: a new position, a high salary. As Mercury in Libra fills with peaceful energy, old disagreements will be forgotten. The tact of Aries is beyond praise. The second half will not be able to resist its charm. Partners will be honest with each other, so they will easily admit that they are wrong. From that moment on, peace will reign in the family and complete harmony will come. It is unlikely that there will be an abundance of money at the end of October. There are good reasons for this. Perhaps the reason for the mistakes was carelessness and high self-esteem, or perhaps on the contrary, self-doubt. According to the astrological horoscope for October, the situation for Aries is not the most favorable. You should turn on the economic mode and moderate your appetite. Thanks to a strong Mars in Scorpio, qualities such as courage and honesty become pronounced. Aries waited for an opportunity to make its case. Appealing to the authorities and participating in legal proceedings will go smoothly. It will be possible to achieve the required benefits and payments. However, it is better to coordinate your actions with a specialist. Today is an important day for Aries. It is one of those occasions when you have to ask the universe to give you something more, something that is totally for you. Sometimes, we focus too much on our shortcomings, on what we lack or on what we have not achieved. However, today is a day to change that mentality. You have to focus on the good things you already have in your life and ask the universe with faith, knowing that you deserve the best. Sometimes you forget how valuable you are, Aries, but this is a reminder: you are the important thing right now. Aries in introspection. Many times, Aries wants to go unnoticed, which is not usual for this sign, characterized by being energetic and bold. However, when this happens, it is because you need some time for yourself, to disconnect from the world and put your mind to rights. This personal space is crucial to be able to recharge your energy and clear your mind. Don't feel bad about wanting to be alone at certain times, as it is necessary to maintain your emotional balance. If you are not an Aries and you are reading this for a loved one, partner or friend, today is the perfect day to give them space and not pressure them. Let them breathe, give them that much-needed moment to reflect. This small gesture of respect towards their need for solitude will strengthen your relationship. Good time for hobbies. Today is a good time to start doing the things you really like, those activities that entertain you and that you may have put off for a long time. If you enjoy any sport or physical activity, this is the perfect time to take it up again or start it. Good time for hobbies. Today is a good time to start doing the things you really like, those activities that entertain you and that you may have put off for a long time. If you enjoy any sport or physical activity, this is the perfect time to take it up again or start it. Exercise will not only benefit you physically, but it will also help you release accumulated tension and improve your mood. When you smile and enjoy what you do, your energy changes and transforms into something positive, attracting favorable people and situations into your life. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.